Hey guys, it's Will here coming at you with another quick unboxing. How we're doing this is, got a different camera here, so I don't, my phone's charging, so this is going to be a normal length video, I guess. But, as you can see here, we finally have the Pershing. It's kind of blurry because of the camera. Again, it's just a basic webcam. It can't really zoom well, but here we go. Basic instructions on the side there. This is, of course, the Warlord Pershing, so it is in resin. So I think they should make this in plastic. Maybe. Especially with the new Arcton, whatever game that's coming out, basically the Tank Wars 2.0. So we can take a pintle mounted HMG. We can have a hedgerow cutter. And it has gyro stabilizers and veteran, but it comes with a super heavy anti-tank gun and a medium machine gun on the hull, and I'm guessing coaxial, and of course the heavy machine gun upgrade. It might actually not have a coaxial machine gun, but still, yeah. And it is late war, of course, very late war. You use this in conflict, I think. If not, you use these in Korea, and it's 385 points. First we have the hull here. The turret, which actually I think it does have a coaxial. But it is, as you can see, it's kind of got that glary gloss, oily look. That's the coating that they use to pop it out. So basically just some warm water. If it's not super covered, like this is a little bit more oily, so I might actually go in there with my fingers or a toothbrush and wipe it off. But if it's got some powder like on their metal models, you can just dip it in warm water, give it a little swish, and it'll be fine enough. Just let it dry. Of course, we have our left and right tracks. Oh, here we go. They do have little holes. So it's actually going to go that way. Then we have our tank teams. So our two different commanders. We have a guy peeking over, or a guy peeking under the barrel. Yeah. So I'm going to build this, and then when we come back, we'll look at it fully built and primed. So we have this green, so sorry if you can't quite see it. But here's the model built. Again, using this crap camera, but anywho. You have the turret. It does give you two guns, one with a very tiny, thin barrel, which broke. It's a 30 cal. And then this one, which is the 50 cal. Has a thicker barrel, so it's more stable. Kind of glue wherever you want on the top here. Hatch that you can glue open or close. Of course, two different versions of the captain. And then looking at the body. I know the tracks are kind of wonked, but it's just resin. You can't really tell looking in person, like from a tabletop distance, but when you look at it in the camera, you can see it. So for the most part, the only real thing I could say about this build was, if you're going to buy one yourself from Warlord, they are definitely a very nice collection to have to your wargaming collection for bolt action. It can be used in Korea. Pershing being at the time that it was, I would allow this. I'm pretty sure it's definitely in the Korean book, or it's like the pattern or whatever. But you could use this as a pattern proxy. I think the pattern's slightly different, but I think it's about the same size model-wise. But if you want to use this as a pattern, you probably could. And vice versa, if you want to use a pattern as a Pershing, you can just use it as like a quote-unquote super Pershing. But yeah, these are really cool. I've been wanting one for a while. And if you're playing Americans or UN, I would definitely highly recommend one of these things. These are your super heavy next to that turtle tank, which I haven't found a model yet by somebody who makes it in either 48 or 56 scale. Highly recommend it. It's a great heavy tank, especially if your friends love to play Germans with, Panzerfausts and Panthers and King Tigers and stuff, and especially with that new tank war game coming out, the tank skirmish game. The new tank game will use all the tanks in the current line, at least a good chunk of them. There's supposed to be waves, so I'll introduce new ones. With that, guys, I think I'm going to go. I'm going to go slap some paint on the treads here, clean up my desk, wash it off and stuff. And we will see you guys in the next video, hopefully. Ow, I cut myself. With that, we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.